Hey everybody, it's Jen. I have a really great surprise coming up next week, so please stay tuned to my channel for that. I wanted to get that out of the way right away, but this is my update on my Project Pan. So I started a Project Pan on November the 13th, and I really want to get through this really quickly because it's just an update and I want to show you guys my progress. So starting with this first item, it is the Makeup Forever lipstick sample in Rouge Artist Natural, I believe. It is this sample here, the one that I really didn't like the color of. I haven't used this at all. I think I tried it maybe once the very second day of my Project Pan, and I wasn't loving it. I had a subscriber tell me that I should just give it away to somebody, so I may just clean that off and maybe give it to my mom or something. So this I'm going to take out of my Project Pan because I really don't like it, and I would rather get through something that I actually like and I want to hit pan on than something that I'm never going to use. The next item that I have in my Project Pan is my Rimmel Kate lipstick in number 110. I was here at the beginning of my Project Pan, and so as you can see now, I am there, and that's the highest point of the lipstick. So I've made some pretty good progress on that. Don't mind my nails, I'm so sorry, but yeah, so as you can tell, like I was at the top of the heart and now I'm quite a bit below it. So I've made quite a bit of progress on this lipstick, even though I despise it, but I've actually still been wearing it, so I'm really happy about that. The next item I have is the Charlotte Ronson palette, and this is in 3 Times a Charm. It's called Shoshanna, and this is the palette that, again, I wasn't loving. I've used it a bit, but the only thing I've really made any kind of a slight dent in is the bronzer, and I'm not sure that you can actually tell, but I have made a very small dent in it. The blush and the highlight are not great at all, actually. So another subscriber had actually mentioned to me to maybe depot this and then use this, put a magnet in the bottom and then use this as a little palette to go, which I might actually do. That's a really great idea. Rather than throwing this perfectly good like palette and packaging away, I could definitely do that. So thank you so much for that suggestion, and for watching the video. I really appreciate that support. So the next item I have, I actually finished, and that was my sample, like deluxe sample size of the Clinique High Impact Mascara. And I don't know where I put the bottle. I might have actually thrown it out by accident, but I do have a large version of the High Impact Mascara, which I will be using up until the end of the month. So I'm just going to add this back in place. I know I'm not really supposed to do that, but I did empty the first one, so I'll just throw this in and see if I can get through this guy too. So the next item I have I'm really excited about. It is the Sedona Lace little quad palette that they gave me as a sort of sample or gift with purchase, and I was trying to hit pan on the whiter shade, and as you can see, I hope you can see that, compared to the other colors I have made a dent, and these have a little bit of a bump to the top of them. I'm not sure if you can tell that great, but I have actually, like, there is a little dent in there, so I'm really excited about that. I'm actually making some headway, and eyeshadows are not easy to use up, so I'm really happy about that. I will definitely continue on with that. The next item I have is the Ballroom Romance. This is the quad that I got from Sephora, and it looks like this, and I have used this literally just about every day, and I'm sure you can see a little bit of use, but I don't think these eyeshadows are even gonna go down at all. Like, I don't think I'm gonna make much progress unless I keep going on like one corner of the pan, and I'm not the type of person to just use one like little spot and just try and hit pan on the one spot. I like to use the whole thing clean across, so I'm not sure you're even gonna notice any of my progress on this thing, but I will definitely keep trying and keep showing you guys what I do, but I really don't foresee this going down much at all. It's so hard to use the same eyeshadows every day. I really dislike it. Like, I don't know, it's not that great, but I'm gonna keep trying. I also have the Sephora Pantone Universe Precious Metals palette, and this is gorgeous. Like, I really forgot how amazing this was. I basically use this mostly on other people, not myself. And I love this palette. It's great. The shadows are really great. They have a lot of impact. I love the matte shades in here. I'm sure you can see on the top row, like I've used quite a few of those, and I've used quite a few of the lighter shades as well, but mostly the dark ones because I try and use the Ballroom Romance quad, and then I use those on the outer corner, and then I try and use this shade right here as like to clean out my transition area, and sometimes as a highlight or all over the lids. So I'm really trying to use all three of these. I also have the e.l.f. High Definition Powder in Shimmer, and I have not used this at all. I'm not even gonna lie, like I've used it maybe once. Okay, once, but that's it. I haven't even opened it up to use it again since like the first time I started this, and it's been just over 2 weeks, so that is not good. But the next item I have, you guys are going to be so disappointed. I'm actually really disappointed in this, but this is the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse that I had started. It is the foundation in Pure Beige Medium, and it looks like that, and I was using this faithfully. Like, I don't even know if you can tell how much is gone, but it was almost right to the top, and I actually made a really good dent. I'm not sure if it's because it's old, maybe expired or whatever, but this broke me out really badly. I couldn't continue using it. I used it for about a week straight, very faithfully and very generously, and it really broke me out bad, and so I can't continue using this product. I have to throw it out. I do not want to hurt my skin just for trying to get pan on something, so this is going in the garbage right now. I also have my e.l.f. highlighters, which again is something that I'm barely using. I should really just choose one of the two and try and make progress on one of them, and maybe give the other one away. So I'm going to give this one away, which is the darker version, because I have like Superb and all that stuff, and they're kind of the same deeper highlight shade as that. So I'm going to give that one away, and I'm going to continue on with this one, which is Moonlight Pearl. So I haven't made any dent. Like, I've maybe used this 3 times, including today. So yeah, I'll keep trying on that. Next is my Too Faced Perfect Black Perfect Eye Waterproof Eyeliner. And I don't remember where I was when I started this, but I have sharpened it quite a few times. I've used it, I'm using it today, just sort of close to the lash line. But I can't use it in my waterline or my tight line. It burns, and it like just makes my eyes water, and it gets everywhere. So I have to just really pencil it close to my lashes and then smudge it out with either the end of this or a smudge brush. But I have used quite a bit of it. I'm down to where the gram size was. I'm down to where it's at the 1, like it's right at the 1. I'm not even sure if you can see that, maybe there, but it just says 1 right there, and that's basically where I'm at now. So I don't even know how else to do this except for get like maybe a ruler. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it, but you can see there's quite a bit of space to where it starts at the Too Faced section, or ends, I guess that's the D. So where the D is, there's quite a bit of space, probably about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So I'm gonna try really hard. I know I'm at the 1 right there. I'm gonna try really hard to get through this, at least half of this by the end of the year. But I've been using it pretty good, and it seems to be all right, but I can't use it in my tight line and waterline. It's really bad. So now I have my Shade Stick in Relaxed from MAC, and this one I dropped it and it kind of broke. It didn't break into the fact that I can't use it or I couldn't fill it back in. It only broke off like right there, but there's still quite a bit of product in there. So totally sucks. Yeah. That's brutal, but I'm gonna still use it. Like, I'm still gonna try and get my money's worth.
This is definitely one that I might even, at the end of the year, I'll probably just depot it and then put it in like a little sample jar, but I really want to use this up if I can. It's been really great underneath my eyeshadows, especially under this Ballroom Romance quad. It's really making those eyeshadows stand out a bit more.
So this is coming a long way, actually. I've used this almost every single day. So the next item I have is the Ed Hardy Roller Ball, and I started out right there, as you can see, and I've used quite a bit, and now I'm right at that little mark. So in 2 weeks, that's kind of substantial. I mean, it's okay. I guess I've been using other things more, and I just kind of use this when I remember it, but it's right in front of me every day, so I try really hard not to forget about it, but that's where I'm at with that one. Next, I have my Bath & Body Works body spray in Midnight Pomegranate, and as you can see, I haven't marked it yet, but I have used a lot of this. So every time I'm done in the shower, like, I use this every single time. And that's where I was, and so this is where I am now. And that's only 2 weeks, so I have another month, and I think, like, if I keep using the same amount, I should be done it in, like, by the end of December. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I'm making a lot of progress on this one. The other thing I have is the Matrix, what is this called? Matrix Miracle Treat Lotion for your hair. And it looks like that. And I was right at the top here. Like, there's a little bunch of pegs or whatever you want to call them. So I was right underneath the bottom one. That was on the 13th. And now I am, oh, let me mark it. It'll be easier for you. Actually, maybe you can see still. Can you see that? No, I'm gonna mark it. So here's where I'm at on this one. So that's how much I've used in 2 weeks. And I only wash my hair every second day, but I'm not sure if you can see, but I have a lot of hair. It's really long. Yeah, my hair's really long and it's thick. So I use a lot of this, but yeah, I used that much in 2 weeks. So I'm definitely going to be done this probably before my next project pan. So what I'm going to do is when I'm done this one, I'm also going to try and finish off my mini size. And I only have almost half a bottle. I have it right there. That's where it is. So I'll mark that as well. And then once I'm done with this one, I'll finish off this bottle, and then hopefully I can show you guys both of these in my next project pan update. So the next item I have is my MAC Volcanic Ash Exfoliator, and I started off right there, and now I'm right there. So I haven't used a lot, but this has actually come in really handy, especially with my skin breaking out really bad with that Maybelline Mousse product. I was so disappointed in that because the color was perfect and the product was really nice, and so I was really upset, but I got a lot of good use out of this. So that's in 2 weeks. That's not too much. I mean, you don't really need a lot of this because it works really good. But I like this, and I'm glad I'm going to get to put this in my back to MAC because I do have a backup of this already. I also have my Core's powder, and this is in Multivitamin 52N Oily Combination Skin. Like, these have like the longest descriptions ever. I don't know, but this is the white packaging that I had. I can't remember where I was. I'm gonna have to watch my video again, but this is where I'm at now. So I'm making progress, but it just feels like this damn thing will not go down. I'm trying so hard to use this up. I'm being really generous and everything, and it just won't go away. And I have so much powder I want to get through. Like, come on, let's hurry up with this. Next item that I have is my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Sample in Sin. And this is all I have left of it. It's just a really small little smidge on the bottom, and I'm really noticing I do have a full size of this that I have to get through. I really don't like it compared to the original. I really dislike the actual shimmer of it. I like the fact that it can be a natural highlight and all over lid color in one, like with the primer, and you don't have to put anything over it, but I just don't love it. It's not something that I would repurchase. So once my jar is gone down and my like regular size is gone down, I'm not going to be repurchasing this one. Next item I have are my MAC Paint Pot samples, and I did use through 2 of them, and those ones are in the wash now, but I still have this full thing, and I don't even know if I'm going to even try to use this because it's very clumpy. And I also have the exact same shade in my Shade Stick and Relax. It's basically the identical color, so there would really be no reason for me to go through this one when I've already used the other 2, so I'm just going to put this aside and not worry about that, and maybe I'll give it to someone with that highlighter that I'm going to give away. Another one that I have is the Body Shop Coconut Shimmer Body Butter, and that's this thing right here. And this is where I was on November the 13th, so there's the bottom, and there's where I was, like a little bit more than half full, I think, and it's empty. So I have done 2 things so far. That is the Clinique High Impact Mascara in the deluxe size sample, and also this. So I'm very excited, and I am going to be starting another one. It is still got the wrapper on it, and I'm going to go through this one starting today. So let's hope we can get through this. Next thing I have is my Urban Decay Glide On Jumbo Pencil in Juju, and this has not been used at all. I haven't used it once. I think I maybe tried to use it a little bit, but I've basically been focusing on this one, and this one just sits there. I also have my Bellevins Karen Fix Lucent Lash Conditioner. That is a mouthful. And I was here to start with, so if you consider there's the bottom, and it was about up to there, and now I am down to there. So that's pretty good progress. I'm very happy about the fact that I'm there, and I actually think I might even be lower than where I marked it, but it just kind of settled, I guess, and even on this side it's even lower. So I might be even a little bit lower than that, but I'll just keep it there because I'm pretty much sure I'm going to get through this by the end of the year. So I'm really happy about that.
If any of you guys know a way to get, like, if I can get this out, I don't even know, there's like a stopper or something in there that I could maybe pull out and scrape the sides of the jar with. If someone could tell me in the comments line how I can do that, I would really appreciate that, because I've never done that before.
I also have the Bon Bell Black Ink eye pencil, and I was using that along with my Too Faced eye pencil, and the other one I finished. I basically ran out really quickly because it's sort of a cheaper product, and I need a lot of it to make an impact, so I used it, and sharpened it like crazy, and it went down to nothing, so I just chucked that. So that one is done. So there's 3 things that I'm finished. Also, I have my Blistex medicated ointment, and I'm only here now. I think I was like down by the eye or something before, and now I'm only up to like where the B starts. So I'm going to be able to finish that hopefully by my next project pan. The next item that I have is my MAC Black Track Fluid Line Gel Liner, and this is where I'm at on that one. So I've hit a lot of pan on one side, and I still have quite a bit on the other, but I totally can get through this by the end of the year. So I'm very excited about that. So that's pretty much all that I have for you guys. Yeah, I'm really happy about this. I totally foresee me getting through a lot of this stuff, hopefully even by the next update, which might be in the middle of December. But again, keep your eyes peeled. Hopefully for middle to end of next week, I have an, sort of a surprise going on. So if you guys can just check that out, that would be so great. Anyways, thank you so much for joining and checking out my project pan. And to my new subscribers, I really want to say hello and thank you for joining me. And I hope that you enjoy my videos, and just let me know if you guys want to see anything in particular. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again later. Bye!